Welcome to Combos Court, man.
What up, Combo?
How you been, yo?
How you doing? Chilling.
Just creating content? That's what you've been up to?
Everyday vibes, you know that.
How was Orlando?
Orlando was cool. Just out there for like 12 hours.
I know you were supposed to come today, so then I saw you in Orlando. I'm like, yo, Larry, we still good, Larry? And you're like, yeah, I'm good. I'll be there.
Yeah, no, we on point. I make sure I know what I'm doing throughout my whole weekend, to be honest. So, you just got to schedule everything right. Got to maximize your time, to be honest. So
That's a fact. I wanted some mango today, man. I had to get the shake instead. You know what I mean?
So I haven't had mango in a minute,
Why
in a
not?
while. I don't know, because I don't live with my folks. Like,
I got you.
I don't got a girl right now,
Oh,
so
man.
I got nobody to, make me a little mango in the morning.
Let's start with you, Larry. Can you speak to your journey of, how you started as an intern with Overtime and where you are today as the face of Overtime, like everything in between it?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I was speaking about this the other day, and I actually want to get better at saying my whole
I know, because as we were talking about before, you're usually the host. Now as a guest,
Exactly.
It's a totally different vibe.
So I was an intern, and this was about like 3.5 years ago, and I already knew Zach Wiener, but
Zach's the man.
Yeah, Zach's the guy.
Facts.
And a mutual friend of ours, my boy Matt, got us reconnected, and Zach invited me to this happy hour, and it was in the Soho office.
How'd you meet Zach?
I met Zach like just back in the day through friends, Upper West Side. Like I lived in Midtown. I lived in Midtown on 43rd. Before I lived in the Bronx before that.
Okay.
But when I moved to Midtown, met Zach, met a bunch of homies, and we were connected. So he told me to pull up to this Soho office. It had a pool table. It had like MacBooks all over the place. Like I didn't have a laptop at this point. Like I didn't, the resources weren't there.
I haven't had a laptop since I started the podcast. That's when I got a laptop.
No, we need that. But yeah, so I saw this and it was just inspiration. I was in college at the time, and I was working also 40 hours a week, doing stockroom, doing sales on Fifth Avenue.
Where? What store?
Kohan.
Got you.
Yeah, I was the guy.
You're that guy.
Like if you go back in there, like
were you?
I was Lawrence then though.
Got you, but were you that same personality, making people laugh, doing everything you're doing?
Same person.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I wish I had a camera on me back in the day. You
were prepared for this.
I was prepared. So during this time, whatever. Now I'm doing like kind of like a remote position, really quick. Just like they had an app at the point, and I was just a contributor. So I was doing that, and then I got offered an internship, right? And right from there, I was just like, I was appreciative. And then I was just hustling every day. There on time, 10 a.m., left when I had to, but I was just there on point, hustling, trying to just maximize my time as much as possible. And
you were always on that.
Exactly. And also like learn from Zach, learn from Dan, Ali, pick their brain, speak to the tech team, just like, try to, expand my mind.
Right.
And also like the person that I am, I can build relationships with anybody. Whoever you are, I want to just talk to you. It doesn't matter.
Person, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So did that. So now I'm in the internship. I'm killing it. I had dudes in the internship from like, Cornell, big time colleges all around the country. And I was just at City College uptown, in Harlem. But it was a great school, So I'm there hustling, doing my thing. And after the internship, I'm one of the only ones that still lives in New York City. And Zach was like, all right, you want to continue like working with us? And I was like, of course, come on.
Yeah.
And then I started going there 3 days a week. And it went from 3 days, and then it went to like, yo, Zach, I don't want to do 3 days no more. I want to go every day.
I like this shit.
Yeah, no, I was like, I love this shit.
Facts.
And I want to learn from you and Dan every single day, because like you guys are really just appreciate my opinions, my thoughts, just like my energy all around the office.
At that point, were you more behind and more curating content than in front of the camera? Like
exactly, curating content, managing.
And what you still do today, or you're basically in front now?
I'm mostly in front and curate my own content.
Got you. Yeah.
So yeah, but I was already creating content on my own. I had my own Snapchat. I still had IG at the point. I was still creating. I was still like just doing photo shoots with my homies, doing link ups, like different fits, backdrops, all that. Just expressing my creative mind. Coming together, just bringing people together. And before I wanted to start like my own network of just like artists, designers, musicians, anybody that does something that just wanted to connect. I wanted to bring those type of people together, like with parties and And that's cool. And that was like next question. So that was like my whole thing. And Zach Dan always saw me hustling, doing that as well on the side. They saw like my entrepreneurial mind, and I just wanted to do more and bring people together. So I started doing more community work with overtime. And I was like, yo, Zach, I don't even want to go to school no more because these professors aren't like, it just wasn't it. I was in class.
I wasn't a school guy either.
I wasn't a school guy. And like before, like it had like that negative stigma to it, you know. Like my mom still to this day will bother me about it. Like, oh, you know, you still gonna have to go back and get that degree. But she wasn't happy at the point. But I really felt that in my gut that I didn't want to do school no more, and I knew what I wanted.
Right.
And then a couple months later, we started hiring like a video team. Overtime is growing. Started hiring like a producer. Then they're like, oh, Larry, we need a host for like a longer form show called the Overtime Challenge. First show was Jordan McCabe. You know, he goes to West Virginia, and now he has a shout out to the Jordan McCabe podcast that's on Overtime. You know, you gotta plug that real quick.
I had to plug.
So that was the first Overtime Challenge, and it's crazy because I wasn't even really involved in it. It was like it was just him on camera. I was asking all the questions behind camera, so I was like kind of like producing it, but also still like when you saw my face, I was just by myself. I wasn't with the athlete. And then episode 2 was with Trey Young.
Right.
And then
I saw that one.
Now me and Trey Young, we're laughing, we're smiling, and just how the list went on. After that, it was Isaiah Washington. We went to New York with it, the Jelly. Then it was Scotty Lewis. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Scotty Lewis. And then it was Jalen LeCue, you know. So as time went on, we started, and look at these guys. Trey Young in the league, Jalen LeCue in the league, Darius Garland in the league, Tyler Hero in the league. So we were just with all these kids, and I was at their house. I was with their families. Just creating that bond and that relationship and keep building this community for OT.
For sure. How important is it for you to not only give these kids a platform, but also be a mentor? Because I know you're a former athlete, and I could tell just from your personality, I mean, you're a mentor at heart. Like, that's just the way it is. How important is that for you?
Oh, it's super important to me.
Because a lot of people don't realize these kids are kids. Like, you know, 19, 18, 17, 20. Like, they're kids, man. You know
being a mentor means so much to me. And the question I get asked the most is, Larry, how do you make these kids feel so comfortable around you?
Right.
In the beginning times, I went up to them. I thought of them as my younger siblings, my younger brother. I have a 13-year-old brother, like I say all the time. And I want the best for him. So anybody that's younger than me, I want the best for them. And if I feel like you're doing doing something that you shouldn't be doing, I'm gonna just really let you know. You're younger than me, and I feel like I get the respect that people want to listen to me. So
I think because they see you working.
Exactly, they see me working. They see me always working. They see me. I let them know in the morning that I just got Aki. They see it's just really. It's Aki season. It is what it is. I'm ripped up. Like, you feel me? I want more. I want to get I want to be fucking looking like a beast. Sorry, I said that.
No, go ahead.
But I want to keep looking like a beast, man, and keep working hard. So that dedication, that drive, I feel really pushes them, and I love it. And I just want to keep doing it on a broader scale, like bigger scale.
Right. You're around the generation that's younger than you a lot, and you're actually probably the last generation that knows what it's like to not be on your phone all day.
Yep.
Are you concerned with this for the younger generation, that they might have issues with face-to-face contact and just be able to talk to people in person? You think that's an issue for them or not?
I think I thought it was an issue, but I see how they interact with each other, and it's all fun and games, you know.
Got you. I'll tell you one thing though. Sometimes a younger person, they'll walk by me and not say anything to them. I'll be like, all right, and then I'll see them. They'll DM me that, yo, I saw you today.
Oh, and I don't like that.
I'll be like, yo, why don't you say what's up in person?
I know what you mean. But since they see you doing things and they see you interviewing whatever, just people like me are like, you know, they think highly of you, you know. So they kind of, it might be uncomfortable for them to approach you.
Right.
But that's just like, I think that's some people skills, and you know. But you know, like my little brother, like he be on his phone all the time. But that kid, you'll have a conversation with him and it'll blow your mind. So
it's not a concern for you.
I don't think it is, but they be on their phone a lot. Like, I used to love just to hit the park. You know, I'm hooping or like, you know, obviously in the winter I used to go to my boy's crib. He had like a cage inside. You know, just.
It's funny because people might think you're on your phone all day, but when I was with you in Fordham, like, we had a great conversation. No phones were out. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you are. Like, you're not really on. It seems like it because you got 89 stories going, which is great. We're all entertained. But you're not on your phone all day. Like, I've seen Larry before, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But, like, you know, if you hit me up, I'm usually responding to you pretty quickly. And
Right,
that's just
right.
how I move. I feel like you should always have the clear communication. And that's just how we're going to get the best things done.
Right. You heard about TikTok. All the listeners heard about TikTok first from Larry, man. First from Larry. Now we're here. It's actually the present. It's not even the future anymore.
Yeah. And
How do you approach TikTok differently from Instagram when you're curating content?
it's crazy now because I understand TikTok a little bit more now.
Okay.
Because when I put you on, I didn't know. I didn't know how to kind of go viral or like get the community entertained, you know. And now I know. So I approach TikTok a little different. So anything on TikTok that's kind of trending or like, you know, those dances, I like, you know, try to do the same dances but in my own way, my own flavor. And then, you know, people, if they like it, they, you know, they'll keep sharing it. But on my IG, I know that, well, both on my Instagram and TikTok, I like, obviously I show that I play sports, but on my IG I show more of my life, like, you know, through stories and all that. So I use more of IG on my platform to like kind of like show my vlog, show my daily life. Okay. And on TikTok,
that's
I just
more stories when you show the daily life.
More stories. And obviously, like when I post on IG, sometimes I do post my TikToks if I find it funny and I feel like it's gonna resonate with my IG audience.
I notice funny does well on Instagram. Like
Funny
does something funny.
Yeah,
like,
just like and that's people know I'm goofy as hell.
Yeah,
they know I'm goofy. So me just keep playing up to that. That's just what it is.
Right. What's your feeling about how? Well, people have told me they're hiding likes. I still see the likes, but what's your thoughts on that?
It don't really bother me. Like, I don't know. Like, people, I'm not really sure. Like,
what do you feel is the reasoning? Because you understand this stuff a lot better than most.
Yeah.
What's the reasoning for it?
Not to make people feel bad or like care about like likes and just create like, you know, I guess a better one-on-one with people. I'm not sure. I don't know what's behind that, but I don't think it really bothers me. I think it's just kind of weird that I don't know. Like I think brands look at that, so I'm just curious to know how they're gonna pick
the screenshot or something.
Yeah, or like how they're gonna pick the people that they want in their commercials and they're like, you know, to work with.
Right.
So I'm curious about that.
Got you. Do you believe people that participate in esports are athletes?
Like, have they been athletes? Can they play sports or like?
No,
or just
are they
like
athletes? Just doing esports.
In general? Like, no, legit, just
yeah.
Just playing esports, like sitting in, like, are they athletes? I don't think they're athletes. So.
Okay.
Like, no, I think you can be an athlete. I think, like, you have the ability to, like, maybe be able to play, like, basketball, but, like, can you, like, do you? Or, like if you don't do that, you're not considered an athlete, no.
Right, okay. I agree.
Like, I consider myself an athlete because I can still go out, like, I can still, like.
Are you nice with esports, though?
Nah.
Me neither.
Nah, not at all.
You know I played the original 2K on Dreamcast.
Really?
Yeah. That's back in the day.
That's
if
back
you
in the
alley
day.
oop, you're good. You don't miss alley oops on that
Man,
one.
I wanted a Dreamcast so bad, but like I never got it.
Yeah.
Mom and Pop never got it for me. It's cool. Love you.
All right.
But I love you. I still love esports. Like, you know.
Shout out to esports.
Shout out to my people.
It's Aki season though.
Yes. Always.
What's a typical workout like for you? Like, because everybody has their own method, what works for them. Like, when you go to the gym, we often see the stories. Like, we see you doing, you know, we see parts and pieces of it. But what's like a typical workout consist for you?
All right, yeah. So when I get into the gym, obviously I start off straight up foam rolling. Got to get loose, a little stretching. Then I start doing pull-ups to start my workout. And it just really depends. Sometimes I package my workouts really how I'm feeling. If I want to do, sometimes I mix chest and back. Sometimes I might just hit heavy chest to it, like, and volley my tries. But I'm always like supersetting my workouts. Whether I'm always like kicking my legs up, like knees up high, or just doing like, you know, core work, whatever. But I'm always, or jumping jacks. I'm always like supersetting and just like I sweat a lot when I work out. So
more calisthenics or more weights, or it's even.
It's even for me.
Gotcha.
I love both.
Yeah, for different reasons. The good thing about calisthenics is you could do that anywhere.
Anywhere. No membership needed. Aki season, you heard? That's a new T-shirt coming out. I'll let y'all know.
I like you bringing New York slang back to the IG. You're letting them know.
I gotta let them know, like, this is how. I love that I don't have to change, you know, my voice, like my language, my slang. Like I get to.
You're you.
I get to be me, and that's the best part of. That's why this never worked, man. Like. I gotta pull up to see Combo. You know, I'm after this. I'm going to MSG to do something like with a Converse shoot with at MSG, like a man on the street.
Shouts to
You know,
Converse,
so-
man. Holla our Combo Square Converse. We're out here.
We're here, so we just working at all times.
For sure. You know what's funny, though, which will probably never happen again? New York slang used to be almost by borough. Like in Queens, they used to say thun, and there was a part of the Bronx that said mo.
Mo. I remember growing up saying Mo.
I remember,
It's good,
but
Mo.
I think now with social media, we're not having that anymore. Everybody knows, but I like it because now everybody knows about the New York slang.
Exactly, and
You
like
know?
I guess like, everybody want to be New York. Come on, man, we out here.
You see it? I see you out here.
I love it.
Yo, on your when you're a host for your for all your content, you do the quick questions. You hit them with the quick questions. I'm gonna have to hit you with some, man.
Okay, cool. I'm
ready?
down with that. Damn, all right.
You
I
ready?
get a little time, right? Okay, got you.
See,
Okay.
Larry likes to prepare, and there's no preparation for this. This is just right off the dome. That's why he looked in the sky. All right, here we go. Popeyes or Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich?
I never tried the Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A's good though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A because I grew up on Popeyes and I never had to have the chicken sandwich. Like, I never had chicken sandwich, so
Yeah.
just be regular Popeyes.
Here we go. Favorite ball player not currently in the league?
Not currently in the league, Derek Jeter. Come on, next question. Ball player, baseball or basketball?
Hey, you answered it how you answered it. We're out here.
Obviously
You
Derek
answered
Jeter, but basketball, I'm gonna say basketball. Baron Davis is one of my guys. Dwayne Wade too.
Facts.
Dwayne Wade, yeah.
Facts. Best player currently in the NBA, which is tough.
Best player currently in the NBA. I think you're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Giannis. Like I don't think there's a wrong answer though. You can go with Giannis.
That's
You
the
can go.
wrong answer, but I disagree.
Who? Giannis, LeBron, Harden.
LeBron.
I love LeBron.
Yeah.
He's killing. Like I
Giannis
love
stepped it
that
up,
he's
though.
leading assist. Like leading in
That's
assists. That's
right?
crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Magic or Bird?
I'm gonna go with Magic.
Got you. Favorite females page that you follow on IG?
Overtime WBB.
Favorite individual females page that you follow on IG?
I
Had to switch it up on them.
I said this before. I said this before. Denny Lay. I think she's dope. I think she's a good artist.
Okay.
She rock with Chris Brown. All that.
Favorite emoji?
Emoji.
You know me. You've been texting me, so you know I do this.
Yeah,
every
you do
time.
that. You do
That's
that.
my thing. I don't know.
I do the 100. You got to keep it 100, keep it a buck with it.
Gotcha.
Just be real at all times.
Got your favorite podcast?
Combos, come on.
We out here.
Also,
man.
the J. Bobby Rios overtime. love.
Islanders?
Oh, man. You know what I'm going to say.
Ranger guy?
The Rangers.
On the board sports, you wanted me to say his podcast. There we go. On the board sports.
You
We
set
got
that
it. Favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal. Oh. Apple Jacks is up there. I love Apple Jacks.
Gotcha.
Because the milk turned strawberry. Tough.
Favorite Jordans?
I was wearing cement threes.
Mongoose or Tostones?
Tostones, because you can have that way more often.
Favorite b-ball movie? Basketball movie?
Favorite basketball movie? That's a good one. Coach Carter. I would say Coach Carter. Coach
That's
Carter,
a
yeah.
great one.
Samuel L. Man. He got me right in that one.
That's a fact. Favorite city not named New York?
Tokyo.
Favorite media outlet?
Big O,
We out here.
overtime.
We out here. Look, man, so, do you feel the kids, you're obviously, you're with the kids a lot. You're working with the kids even. Do you feel they watch sports in entirety anymore?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I do not think they watch sports. Like, they do not watch an entire game at all. No. We were just speaking about this the other day. Like, that's why, overtime came about in the first place. That short-form content, that immediacy, that's what people care about. They're just on Twitter or IG, and then they find out instantly once LeBron does that poster dunk like he did the other day, like, everybody's watching it, on IG, and that's all they care about. They just want to watch the highlights and also just see the final score, and that's it. And probably check the box score to just see how their favorite player did.
That's crazy. You talk about Apple Jacks. When I was a kid, I was watching, I was eating my Frosted Flakes, watching ESPN. Even it was on loop. I used to try not to go to school, just keep watching ESPN. Wait, 5 more minutes. And it was like the same thing over and over again.
I used to go to sleep to it, wake up to it, everything.
Man, and that's how I learned about other sports, through Sports Center and ESPN. You know what I mean?
Had interest in it, wanted to get better in those sports. Yeah, because
For sure. We heard it before. Do you feel that overtime is the ESPN for Gen Z?
Yes. We are the next generation. We like to say we're gonna be the biggest sports network in the world. Like we're not stopping. You seen the growth, like you know how it is, like and just the vision, the mindset, and just like all the people that we have at the company that just work hard, they're dedicated to their job, they feed off each other's energies. It's just a blessing to be a part of that environment, you know. So I think we're gonna be the biggest thing ever, and we're just gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep trying to be on top at all times, you know.
That's a fact.
No,
and when I'm around you guys, when I was around Overtime, and when I went go to the events, and I even went to that run, we did some tests for that run. Like you guys
appreciate that, by the way.
Yeah, that was dope. You guys just like you're just a team, man. Like everybody's on the same page and a lot of good personalities. Let me ask you a question though. For the guys that got working in the offense, like, is it a prerequisite that they have to jump high? Like, why do you got all these athletes in the office like that? Like, like, do you test their vertical before?
Nah, it's just a bonus. But like, you know, if they could jump high and they also could, they have like a social strategy that's pretty dope, you know. So
that's a fact.
But yeah, no, our squad, we could jump, we could hoop, we could play, you know.
That's a fact. Overtime Larry, where can we find you, man?
You can find me on Instagram, Overtime Larry, on TikTok, Overtime Larry. Follow Overtime on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on
Did you say
TikTok. Yeah, I said TikTok.
Okay.
I said TikTok. That was my second thing. But yeah, just Overtime Larry. We out here, keep doing big things, and keep motivating. We motivating the motivated.
Holla. We out here, man. Yo, Larry, you're always welcome back on the show. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Oh boy, appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime.